So the next topic is selection in general. Okay, so now let's say you said df of 1, right? And see what comes out of that. This gives you an error. Now we know, let's first print the columns in the data frame. These are the columns, right? So now you can select a column. If you say df and give the name of the column age, we'll get all 442 values in the age column. Getting it? And in this you can select probably the 0th value, which is the value in the, let me first print this. And now you have, so let us copy this, right? A series. This is series, right? So we have a series, and you can confirm this, right? So type of DFH. This should be series. This is series, right? So series, you have 442 values, and each value has associated index. So now you can access. So 0 will be the 0th value. And all of you are familiar with Python lists, right? So all of these slicing and things like that will work. So this will select first 5 values in the age list. So you can see that these first 5 values are here. If you want to select last 5 values from this, you can simply say -5. -5. Yeah, these are last 5 values. 437 to 441. Okay. All right. You can do any other selections like this. You can do any other slicings like this. So let's say you want values between 100 and 200. You can see these values, right? Between 100th and 200th value. Okay, Krishna Mohan, you have a question?
So I just had a small doubt, sir. Sir, in the looking at the values in the series for the age, we have seen that after decimal there are five or six significant values. But when we are accessing as a specific index, we are really able to see a huge float value, like in the sense significant figures are something like 10 digits and all. So what is the why is it like happening like that, and what is more important? Does it have any implication? Like,
No, this is just simply the way it is printed, right? I mean, for printing, they're just selecting
okay,
probably first 6 value. That's it.
okay,
It has no other implication.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so in this way, so here we were seeing values from a single series, right? So let's say we want to get data from 2 columns. Yeah, so now we are seeing data from 2 columns, age and sex. So what we did is we gave a list of columns as inside the df. So df, and we wanted 2 columns here. So this is how we can get 2 columns. And then you can again do all of these type of things here. You can get to see first 5 rows, last 5 rows, and things like that. You can do all kinds of slicing here. Sorry. First 5 rows. Then you can do last 5 rows. Okay, minus 5. Okay, and you can get specific row number, right? Now this is not working. Let me see why. Oh, 441 should have worked. Now these things are not
So
working.
last colon is needed, right? 440 colon.
No, that is not needed as such. Let me see if -1 works. -1 will also not work. I see. Okay, this is last but one value. Maybe we have to give the column indicators here. Okay, we'll see how to get there. Okay, so is it clear how to select single column, multiple columns? That part is now we have taken care of. Now what we will do is there are two important um, functions that we should be aware of. One is called .lock and second is called .iloc. Lock is location and iloc is integer location. Okay. So in location, you can basically give the index of the row and you will get that row. In iLocation, you can give the position in terms of the integer value. So for example, we do, so this will not work. df of 0 won't work. This won't work. This gives you key error. But if you can do df dot iloc of 0, this will work. So this essentially gives you the record, the first row in this data frame. So if you print the data frame, df.head, if we do n equal to 1, this is the first row, right? So you can see there are all these 10 attributes and these 10 attributes have exactly the same values. And the name here is 0. So, okay. So iloc, we are able to specify the integer locations. So you can see df.iloc 441. See 440 first value. Now if I do df.lock 1, I hope this works. Yeah, df.lock 1 or df.lock 0. So this lock, right? So there are these values that you see getting printed over here. If you do n equal to 5, you can see these are the numbers that are getting printed here, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called as row indices. And these are column indices, right? So row indices, so in .lock, you can specify the row index. So because there is 0 present over here, so this 0 will be matched with whatever you give in lock, and that particular row will be selected in case of lock. When we do iloc, it looks at the integer position, right? So this is the 0th row, and .lock of 0, because this particular row has index value of 0. That's why whenever we say 0, it's the same row is getting selected. I know there will be a lot of questions. I will take them. Yeah, go one by one. Yes. It is not audible. Okay. Uma, go ahead. Uma and Shayan, both of your questions. Uma
Both
and then Shayan. Yes.
both look same, sir. I'm not finding any difference. a little confused. Both are giving the same output, right?
Both of them are giving same output. The point that I want to emphasize is that they do different things. Whenever you use LOC, you can only specify the value in the index. So
Row
these are
index.
the values in the index.
Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the value in the index.
Yes.
Okay. So so you can also replace them by let's say text. You can see that first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row. And when you do df.log first row, then this will be printed, right? Whereas in iloc, this will always be the 0th row. So iloc, whenever you do iloc, the value that you specify is very much like the way we do any array indexing. So if you want to use array style indexing and selection, you have to use iloc. Okay. Is that clear, Uma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shayan, you have a question?
Yeah, so my question was like, you as I mentioned in the iloc position, yeah, we have to mention the integer position of the row, right?
Right.
Like, okay, then in the log position, like if I know some value of the age in the age list, if I mention like df.log and in the bracket I mention that value, will it give me the exact row
Yeah.
that the value is located?
Yes. If you specify the value of the index of that row, you will get the exactly that row with
So
lock.
apart from
With lock.
like,
Just a minute. Let me finish with Shayan. Yeah.
yeah, so I was asking that well, if we don't mention the index, any value from the index, like any value in the other columns, like if I know some value in the age column, if I just mention that in the bracket in the log, then
Yeah,
will it
that
give me the
I'll come to that. That is called as conditional selection. We'll take it up after this. Okay.
okay?
Okay. Give me some time. I'll come to that. Yes, Ashim.
Yes, sir. iloc is the position of the data set, right?
Position of the row in the data set.
Position of the row, and lock is the only row value or something like that.
So lock, inside lock, right? You have to specify the label of the row, right?
Yeah,
Or
that means row.
label
That,
index.
that means row value, right?
Yeah, row index. It is called as row index in technical term. You have to specify the row index.
Okay, row index. But
In this case, okay, in this case, the row index is also 0 for us.
yeah, value both value are same.
Both are the same. That's why.
So if it is started from the one, I mean, leave the
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that time iloc is the 0th position, and
yeah.
one bin is the first value, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Yes, sir, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, this is bit confusing, and many of us try to access data frame as if we are accessing the arrays, and that doesn't work. So we have to remember that there is lock and iloc. Those two things are basically used.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can I say something here?
Yeah. Go ahead,
So,
please.
okay. So usually we use iloc when we want to specify indexes and columns as numbers, like numerical value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something. But if you want to access, let's say, age and the fifth row of age, then you can use lock, and you can write df.log, let's say fifth index, then 5, then you put comma, and you can write age as a column value, age, and that will give you the value whatever available in the age column. So the lock will give you what I can say is that you can write strings also inside the
Yeah,
function.
I
But
think so.
in iloc you can't do it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let me actually showcase, show that particular example. So as Manoj was saying, right? So let's say you want to access fifth value in the age, right? So you say df.lock fifth value in the age. So you can see, or fifth value is not visible here, so I'm just doing fourth value in the age. You can see the value, this particular value you can, but if you now try iloc, right, this will fail. This will fail. So if you want to do the same thing with iloc, you'll have to give the position of this age, which is 0. Or 1, maybe. Why
Sir,
is it?
iloc. You didn't change to iloc.
Oh, yeah, yes. Sorry. iloc. Thanks. Yeah, you can see that it is the same thing, right? So whenever you see iloc, you cannot give the strings inside. So here instead of age, I am saying that get me fourth value in the 0th column, right? Or we can also do multiple of them. Get me fourth value in first 2 columns, for example. First 2 columns. Yeah, so you can see these are the names of the columns and these are the corresponding values. Is this clear? Yeah, get it? I mean, it's okay if you take some time to understand this.
Yes, sir. For me, it is clear because one I have to use the integer number, and one I can directly use the column name or
Yeah,
whatever the value it has. Yes, I got it.
that's correct. Yes, who has question now? Shayan, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically the difference in lock and iloc is in when we are selecting by both row and columns, right?
No, the difference is that in iloc, whenever you are using iloc, you have to only specify the integer index. Remember this. You have to always refer it by integer values. You cannot use any other descriptive attributes. Okay. Is it clear with everyone? It's okay if you want to take few minutes to play with this a bit. You want to play, all of you? Are you following me or?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead, Loknath. Loknath, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Sir, am I audible now?
Yes.
Can I specify that lock is similar to dictionary access and iloc is similar to array access?
Yeah, you can say that. That's a good point. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So we can also access, right? So with lock, right? Here we access just one column, right? So we can access also multiple columns. So you can say with lock. So see, here we access 2 columns, but we didn't have to specify their names. But if you want to do that with the same thing with lock, right? We'll have to specify the names of the columns. Again, you got the same output, and these are 2 different ways of doing the same things. Okay.
Sir, can you do in the iloc in same way? I mean, you give an example 0:2, right?
Mhm.
But I would like to say 1579.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, so you can just do 1579, something like that.
Same way.
Yeah, same way. You have to give a list here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Abhinit is saying something. Basically, lock is a location you want to find with the exact position as mentioned in table. iloc. Yeah, exactly. It's not exact position, but we are using the index value or the label to access it with lock. Okay. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. So as you mentioned earlier, right, for iloc, it has always, the reference has to always be integer.
Right.
But whereas with the lock, you can also, even the series itself can be named, and even the, if you will, the record itself can be named.
Yes.
For example, instead of 4, if I actually say df.lock and the value,
right,
it will give me that record.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So it is not just the, so it's not a position indicator necessarily.
This is position indicator. This is the label of the row that you are interested in. So
yeah, but if I have a, let's say,
instead of 4, let's say you have row 4, right?
Yeah, if let's say that the first row is actually, first series is actually a set of names. Right?
First series, which first series you mean? This one, is it?
I mean, so let's say the first one.
Yeah.
Instead of age, if it is a, let's say names, right? Just for sake of discussion. Okay. Then if I use a name, it will actually give me that particular record. No?
No, not really. So the row here, right? Row is referred by, so if, unless you use name as the index, row index.
Oh, okay. So you can specify any column as an index for the table.
Right. You have to specify that and get that in the index, and then only you can refer to that row as with the index.
Okay. Otherwise, it's a sequential numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead, Shai.
So, sir, like as you discussed that in the lock function we can use the array as our locator. So, as you used in the iloc, like for like
hello? Yes, I can hear you. Yes, go.
Okay. So, like in the iloc thing, as you write the columns like 1, 5, 7, and 9 as a list, can I use that in the lock as well?
Like, yeah, you can, but in lock you have to give the names. You have to give the description, the labels.
Okay, so the name, so giving the name is like a necessary thing.
Yeah, it's necessary in lock.
It's in not lock, like option.
No, you cannot do it.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, sir, just to clarify what Sam just mentioned. So, and I was just reading also the help for that.
Right.
So, in case of lock, it says the first parameter always is the index value.
Row index, yes.
Yes, row index.
Yeah.
And by default, if you don't specify an index, then DataFrame provides a index which starts from 0 to
1. Exactly. Right? In -1.
So if I have specified a particular series as an index, I think there's a function called set index.
Right, set index.
So using that, if I define a particular series as the index for the data frame, then I can use the value in that particular series.
Yeah, correct. Okay. That's right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there are few more things to it, right? I mean, that series have to have unique values and things like that. So otherwise, it will
unique values, correct? Yeah. So like a primary key or something.
Yeah. So think of this as a primary case, right? Okay. I hope this makes it clear, lock and iloc, right? Okay. Yeah. What more can we do with this?
Sir,
so it is.
Sir, if we can reverse the table, we are showing it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we reverse the table, then it will be more distinctively we will understand. I mean 0 and the value which are using, right?
What do you mean by reversing the table? Sorry.
Okay, sir. If you show me that first 4 values, right? Yeah. If I reverse it, then if I take to 0th position, then 4th column value will be coming.
I see. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes. And but if I have to use the lock, that time I have to use the 4, not the 0.
Yeah. That's correct. Okay. Perfect. Now let's see what more can we add here. Okay, let's try to see the conditional slicing. Okay, we can give some conditions and try to slice. So let's say we want to do df dot location, df dot age. Let's say we want to do something on age. So for that, I need to understand what is the. Okay, so let's look at the summarizer. So age, right? What is the 58th percentile is this value. Okay, so we say we want to see all the rows where age is less than this value. Okay, so what I'm doing is I want to see all rows. Okay, so these are all rows where age is less than some value. And we'll assign, let's say, so I say age df. Let's say this is temporary. And you can see that this age df has 214 rows. And here we have written the index of the original data frame. So is this clear how we can add conditions? So you can add conditions based on any other columns. That's not a problem. Okay, is this clear, this conditional slicing? Or you can do exactly, you can do something like this. So where equal to this, there is nothing equal to this or greater than this. Yeah, there are 228 rows here. And now you can do things on top of this, right? So say dot iloc 0th position. This is the entry present on the 0th position. Say dot lock 1. Yeah. Okay. I think there are some questions. Okay. Krishnamon is saying that if you drop lock, still we get conditional table. Fine, we'll try that. Shayan and Ashim has question again. Shayan, go ahead.
So, like, if you want to include like more than one conditions, will be the conditions given in a list? Like,
no, you can actually use and or those type of things there in conditions.
Okay.
We'll try that. We'll try one of that.
Sir, here we are using lock with a 0, then will be error.
DF of 0?
Yes, this one, last one, what you are using.
No, this was anyway giving error. No, this is not correct. We cannot do this. This is an error.
No, not this one, sir. The earlier one. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
I was doing
Lock. The value is using over, right? The number of rows index value is using over here.
Yeah.
So if I use 0, which is not present in this DF, then it will be error.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives you an error because it is not present. It's a key error. In the same way, if you do 2, it will not give you that because 2 is also not present. It's 1, 3, 5, 6, right?
But iloc doesn't have that problem.
iloc will not have that problem, yes, because
it's going to take the position of this.
Yeah, exactly. iloc of 2 will also work. iloc of 2 will work. It gives you the third element. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shine, is your question clear? Okay, Shine, yeah, he asked me. Yes, totally. Okay, so you can also do this. That is fine. So as Krishna Mohan suggested, he's saying that lock is not required. That's fine. Yeah. This will also work, is what he's saying. Let's try. Yeah, it works.